Yep. All right. We can get this thing. Hopefully it works, holds. Maybe not. Why is this not going all the way down? There you go. Stay. All right. So that goes. Sorry, I'm trying to do lots of things. Let's go upstairs. Someone's on. James, good morning. Ron, good morning. Let's start up here and work our way back down. Turn on the lights at the hatcheries today. Oh, I gotta turn down that radio. I didn't turn all the lights up. Gotta get motivated. Alright. Yeah, you didn't see my van, James? Parked out front. We're at the turnaround. I seen you guys in the distance, but I was leaving. I left Saturday about 1, I think. It was a major dud. The show. Only like 100 pre-registered. And I got an idea at least a quarter of that, if not more, with just the local club. That show did not do well. I could bet. I had one pre-sale on some Pitosas, and that was it. So I don't know. Shows are another dying breed. Same old, and no new blood hardly coming in. No kids. They did have some kid decorating contests. They might have had a dozen kids, but not enough to keep doing these shows. You had to put, I guess, like 25 grand up front to the hotel. So, minimum. 340's finally cleared up. Had that Hopkirus pacificus in here. He's a little pecker. He was fine with the big convicts downstairs in a 94 gallon, but he was picking on the catfish, and fitting it, whatever, chasing them. He's chasing the dollars. I was like, that's it. So he's at the other building for sale. I don't know if we still have them or not, if anybody bought them. So, Akadedic, good morning. Try to wake up. Where's my energy drink? Come to think of it. Oh shit, it's on the pole out there. Letting Howie out and hold that thought. Where I left it. This is something different. I bought Sam's online. Sam sells a bunch, like Amazon sells so much stuff that doesn't even, not even the stores. I haven't been inside the Sam's Club in a while. Something different. They're alright. Kind of like a juice, more or less. That thing's already sweating. It's hot. Humid. So, anyhow. Holy cow, that thing's already warm. Blueberry. Mixed berry. I get this in the fridge. This will not taste good. Warm. Ah. Anywho. So, what's new? Working on this space. Actually, the other day I took down more tanks. Take a look around. Well, let's go back to tomorrow. Yesterday, I mean, duh. Tomorrow, not there yet. But, oops. more stuff, more storage. Trying to organize. Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Jeff King. Morning. I'm awake. Yeah, me too. Barely, I think. Not letting Jake. Damn hair allergy. So I took all these tanks down on the bottom. So it's 4 less tanks I gotta take care of. I'm leaving these ones for now. I got my gulper cat. So I might eventually, I'm thinking about trying to put that chocolate cichlid in my 350 at home. He'd be one of the smallest fish in there. They might leave him alone. Another trimac, which needs to, he gets a little worm here and there. Oh, I got this other piranha, which I'm going to move up, I think. That trimac needs to go. We got a couple more at the other building. Good looking fish. Super aggressive. Redid this tank. It's got a bushy nose in there somewhere. Tell by just the poop. So, and then I got these topaz cichlids. They're cute, little, like in the convict family, but not like convicts. So, working on TPS. I know I still haven't got the 500 gallon. I finally got the glue. I got glue those pipes in and be done with it. Getting some inventory. Finally cleaned up the showcase. So get this business launched. I need it more than ever. I think I do more than the fish business probably. But going back, yesterday, finally set up that big tank. It's not huge, but 275 gallons, I think. But it was tank's like 550 pounds, 5 foot by 18 by 54 inches tall. So 4.5 feet, almost 5 foot tall. It was stupid. And the guy that built it was out of Pennsylvania. American Acrylic, what is it? American Aquariums. Don't buy from him. He's a freaking, his name's Adam. Jackass. He was nothing but a pain in the ass. Took forever. Always had excuses. Always had problems. Screwed up the tank. Had to buy a new sheet and ship it in. It's $3,300 for the replacement sheet. So, I wish these were a Strata breed. I gotta move a lot of fish around. The Tanzania ACI still breed. There's babies in there, different sizes. This group, I shipped these in. I think Europe. It's been a while. The Pemways, the whole group of Fritosas, I want to sell. I think there's 14 I got written on there. They actually, I think, spawned. A couple of small ones are actually babies. Gerberi, the trio of breeding trio of blue lip Williams eyes are for sale. The Maury eyes. No, I think there's another female holding. I need to get those off the bottom tanks. While the reef ACIs are more red Fritosas, Gerberi, loop eyes, the Zaire, Katoomba. Oh, the male's out. You can barely fit in that pipe. Oh, sorry for the glare. There's 5 babies at the store. That's it. That's the only babies they've had in like 5 years. Here's the original group of Kapampa with a couple babies in there. Big old female. There's big old dad. I don't think they're gonna breed anymore. There's a couple of Kapampas left. We got babies over there for sale. There's some Kapampa 2s. That's from the F1 group. Burundi's from home. Angels. Odds and ends. Some of these fish are going to go into that tank I just set up. The monster Samazi. He is a beast. Actually, there's a female holding. Thank goodness. I need more babies from them. There's a baby there. Samazi female. I rehabbed her and then put her back in. And he beat her up again, so I had to take her back out. So that may never work. Oh, I got Mazda Fritosas in there and Maury eyes for future breeders. There's the F1 and there's some wild female MOBAs in there. I want to put them in that 100 long right next to the parents, the wild adults. This is an old group of Burundis. They still breed. I'll probably put them down there, just switch them out. I want them eye level. The Canathchromis primilaxillaris, there's 3 in here. These two hang out together. I've never gotten fried. They're F1s. I want to sell these. I was going to keep one for a pet, maybe put in the 450 over there. Probably would. And the 2 I want to sell. Here's the Mazwas with babies all in the tank. There is 5-6 babies I took over there to the shop. So this is not a common for toasted. Big knucklehead. Big fish. Get big bump. You want to bump on the head, those get big bumps on the head. Here's the wild MOBAs, and they're hungry. It's hard. I'm sorry, the glare is horrible down here. But look at that blue in them. One baby. They haven't spawned. There's a female right there holding Burundi. Some last of this blue lips down there. They're getting big. I got some Burundis. Those are from the breeders at home. I got to give them a bigger tank. Some odds and ends. Here's a Zyarmacula, the wild group. There's one baby in there somewhere. So they've only spawned one time. Here's Kagomas. That female fighting. I gotta get it in this tank. I gotta break this tank down. Look at the babies. Just all different generations. I just kind of let them go. But just, these are breeding like rabbits. Then I got odds and ends. A lot of these fish I've been holding for that tank I just set up yesterday. There's the F1 Zyarmacula. Look at the blue in that face. They change colors. I mean, sometimes he's lightens up, but he's been kind of staying dark. But these have spawned. I got some babies from them, not a whole lot. Then rehab fronts. That's what happens. The Samazi, F1 Samazis. I wish these start breeding regularly. There's one baby, which is getting kind of old. But I just had a female killed last month in there. Beat the snot out of it. That's the problem with fronts a lot of times is co-species aggression. More Kagomas. There's babies all in this tank. I think there's a female holding. There's a little baby right there. Look how cute he is. Then an intermedius group, which I need to get off the floor. Trying to get, and there's Rusties and Macoby Island Nairais. One male Gertzai, and there's a Fritosa in there. There's a Kapampa, there's a couple babies. These guys still spawn. I'd be surprised now. They're old. The future breeder X-Chromosa Jennies. They're getting big. That one's really big. Then the future, hopefully, breeder Red Fritosis. So I got more young ones back here. That's a female on Cygnus she's holding. I don't know what she's probably unfertile eggs. But I think there's a male in here, maybe. Maybe not. Well, actually, it looks like a Rostratus is actually holding. That's a male, not in full color. It's Cygnus. He needs to go over there. She might be holding. They have little eggs. Uh-oh, look at this. Slow side. Destroyed. Ugh, yuck. Yummy. Wow. These are coloring up. More ACIs. Platinum cons in there. There's a Autosep. Look at the male coloring up. Might be breeding these things again. They must be hungry. They're following me around. I'm actually kind of hungry. My little Oscars are getting big in here. Cute little things. There's a Black Widow. I got a couple Black Widow Fritosis, which I'm going to hold on to. I ended up losing my original group that I moved to 240 after that 125 leaked. I don't know what happened. They crashed. I mean, the trouts are fine. These are the old nangoos, which I'm gonna eventually. There's some babies in there, but some of these guys are 15 years old probably. So, oh, dead fish! Yay! Yeah, remember to get that. Sorry, I'm bouncing around. Uh, yeah, only about 6 people on. All right, we gotta go in the. This is going to the other side. Sorry for the blower up there. The one horse, big blower. I have a big blower. Oh, he's out. Jeffrey, and look how gorgeous that fish is. They're doing well with the convicts so far in here. I wish these Geoffriums breed. That's a beautiful fish. Here's Zyarca pampas. These are F1s. There's some babies in there. So they bred. I need to, hopefully they breed more. I hate this red algae. It's horrible. It's like coralline algae. It's just that certain tanks it takes over. Oh, there's a baby convict. OB convicts. There's a red devil. That's an a-hole. More OB cons. Here's the Zyarca tumbas. Hopefully these guys breed soon. Morning, Brian. Morning off. I missed anybody. Sorry. Hopefully these guys breed in the very near future. The parents don't hardly ever breed. These are imported Burundis. I was going to use some of them to mix with my Burundi babies. I try to get different bloodlines to increase. There's Lastringas in here, Mylochromis, and these are like Mazwas. Then there's the Topaz, Paranera, which I don't think they ever bred. Then I can't remember what I put in there, Central American something. These are the F1 Regani Viaja, which you don't come across very often. Great fish, but very skittish. Here's the Nangoos, F1s, which have been breeding actually good on their own. Lots of different babies in here. And they just, I don't see the female hides somewhere in there, and I don't even know. You gotta pay better attention, but look how stout, how thick body they are. Just like the Samazis. Love it. There's that poor female Midas somewhere in there. She got her butt whooped. There's a Nanulatus or the Nanolidiotis, whatever you want to call them. They eat their babies though. They bred a couple times. We have babies at the shop though. Nickel size or something bigger. Great fish. Awesome fish. You could put those with some like barbs and Danios. They're not overly aggressive. My Red Widow, or I like to call them the clouded fronts. Hopefully these guys start breeding, producing. Big female Oxychromis. She's a bitch. There's some platinum cons down there. I don't get all the lights on. There's Hidiensis, black nasties, beast fish. They're starting to get big. And then some more Victorians in there. Breeding pair of chocolates. And I brought over a couple of those, some blue Texas, and brought one green tear over there. I don't know why. This is nothing. It was just a holding tank. And the main hatchery, which we call H1. Otter Jake. Local white lips. We have, I think we still have some young ones, and we have some like 3-inch. I'm dropping some prices on some things, trying to free up some tank space over there. This guy is phenomenal. I took over a breeding group of brevis over there. Look at all the babies. The Simless. Odds and ends. More Simless. Insanga. Ocellatus. Multifasciatus. FO brevis. OB pair. There's more Gold Ocellatus. This phenomenal Lawanda. And a rubescent red peacock. Man, if you just have colored males like that, pure, 100%, not hormone or anything. That size fish, I have a bunch of them. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's more babies. I got to get this pair out. They keep breeding, but I gotta get them in a bigger tank. That's the plan. Red shoulder. I have one female. That oddball guy. Walteri. We have. I don't know if the spots will be filled. A few more spots. It's $5 a number. Go into the shop and you pick a number, $5, and then I'll do a drawing to see who wins that big show male Walteri I got at the store. There's another young Walteri. Actually, they spawn in between with the divider. What do I do with the babies? Oh, they're right here. So I will have some baby Walteri coming up in the future to sell. I can get that tub out of there. Baby Red Empress, whatever. There's a nice Zaire in there. Oddball. Little Nagara male with a Black Widow. Albino, a red top. This is a Red Passion, albino peacock. Here's the Luandas. There's multiple females with mouthfuls in here. I had that Victorian in there beating the crap out of them, so they weren't breeding. Wild females with the F1 flavescence. Ulysses, the blackfin. Don't see these much anymore either. They'll probably start reproducing again. This tank I'm redoing, there's the trouts. I'm going to sell, I have to catch them, those male Mapanga red Travases. I wish these trouts breed. Don't see those much anymore. And they've gotten expensive, the babies. The Han guys. I put a couple of those small females in there. There's a baby right there, down there. A couple females are beat up. These are guppies. We had baby guppies in the tank when we had those 24 karat golds. This is the future breeding Mapangas. There's a male, and the females are OB, the cream color. Nagara, peacocks, and multi-punctatus, which we got a bunch of multi-punctatus over there. The young group was slow size. Need to add some more females. This is another future breeding group. There's males popping up, so I'll off some of these males. Want as many females. That guy is gorgeous. They breed. There's babies in there. I just don't pull them. Getting to these bottom tanks anymore has just gotten to be. I don't want to use my back or anything. Yellow-top Mapambas. Don't see those much anymore either. The Panga man or the red top Mabenjai. Gorgeous. I had these are Walteri females. I had a Walteri male in there. I had to take them out. He's getting beat up by the Mumbona. So they're tough. Geared size. I wish those would dang on spawn. Can't find those anymore. Male when he's in full color, he's like black, blue, yellow fins, a white blaze. Gorgeous fish. The Catacomys geared sign, Petricola. These guys had babies the other day. It's like a breeding trio of albino Bouchard eyes. But I don't see them. There was little poppers. That guy is cool. Cygnus, the Trophus. I gotta do maintenance down here. I haven't done maintenance over a week. So, yep, the yellow striped Mazma Fertosis. Mallorized, these guys usually have babies here and there. Don't see any right now. Future breeder, Gracilis. I imported those. Can't find those much anymore. This tank is not the. This tank's dirty. There's buffalo heads in there. Oh, look at the baby Temporalis, which is great. See all the little babies? They're doing well. That is mom. Dad is right there, the black one with the bump on his head. Cool little guy, Goby-like, aggressive guys. I think buffalo heads and then Tenatis in here, which are not breeding. Gabi transcriptus, that's a nice fish. It's a breeding pair of Sumba comps. They spawn in that thing, but obviously they end up eating the babies. I'm going to have to wait till they hatch and then pull that pleco cave out and raise them myself. But those things take forever to grow. Ornatus, No babies, little daffodils. Those are the Slims, Rusties, Travases, Bifasciata, Cross. Those calicos. They're kind of cool. Then they have a breeding pair of red hump, stacked neck near eye. Oh, I gotta bring some of this Java moss over. It's like almost taking over the whole tank. Just guppies and then albino marble sailfin pleco. And I got a couple of those in there. Kind of pricey. There's a regular one. All those coral red platies. Yep, just got stuff. It's so much work. Just too much work. Odds and ends. I want to take more of these small tanks down. There's the original big. Look at that, there's a baby in there. Walter I. He's a monster. The albino daffodils. There's babies in there, but they're not producing. Why is that? Oh, I had to adjust the air. Pearl mutts, which are actually spawning in there. There's a baby. I don't even catch them. I gotta redo this section and just haven't got to it. Just so many other things. More Protosas. Well, that tape needs done. Water changes. Angels. Yep. Too much work anymore. What else? Got the other tank set up in the back, the piranhas, the office. I'm gonna have 9 people on. Need a drink. Behind this building, the hatcheries, that state, I'm gonna have my idea is to rent out one of the rooms as an office. I don't want to rent it out as an apartment, not yet anyway. Might come down to that. Rent is super high now. I can definitely make more money, but usually have more headaches. I don't want to deal with people not paying rent, trashing the place, smoke or whatever. So I'm strict. We did the floors in there and new ceilings and lights and new refrigerator and appliances. Yeah, I don't need no crap in there. So anyway, lots going on behind the scenes. A lot of things. So mentally getting drained, but mentally, physically. I got one more job. I was planning on not doing anymore, but I have another good client out east that's gonna rip down, which already is a nice house, tear it down, build a new house with the elevator and stuff, and custom 180 that's built in the wall cabinets, and it goes down to a wet dry, old oceanic wet dry with a big jacuzzi pump, whatever, and all that. So the plumb, I didn't originally set that up. It's been around a long time. I've been probably doing that tank for 10 years plus. Well, he bought all the houses, properties around them, and he's going to move into one of the houses while they rebuild a new house. So wants me to take the tank and fish to this fall, one of these rental houses he bought, and then move it back next year, I guess, a year when the new house gets built. Oh my God, it's going to be a lot of work. I got ideas, though. I'm just going to try to get him to buy a new 180 and set it up and just move the fish over, get a FX, get a filter running here so it's cycled, move the fish and everything, and drain that acrylic tank and just put it off the side. Maybe even have them buy a new acrylic or just stick with the glass 180. If it's gonna be built in the wall, you're not gonna know any difference. It's a home, unless these guys worry about grandkids throwing a Hot Wheel through it or something. So anyway, yeah. What else? The wholesale business is in a mess. So we are low on frozen foods. Main distributor, I don't know what's going on, but there's some turbulence going in-house, I guess. There might be a breakup. I don't know. This industry is so goofy. Um, so I have another supplier I want to get stuff from. I'm gonna try to get the order in. I might have it by middle of the week, so I'll have some cube bloodworms. I don't know what's left over there. I'll have to double check when I go there in about an hour or so. Um, yeah, so we're low on some things and having trouble getting some other things. So, um, like I've said, industry's been on the slow side, so it's domino effect. So if stores are not buying much, they're slow. Well, that means the wholesalers, manufacturers, it slows everybody down. The machine is slowed down, so they don't stock. They're not gonna buy a ton of inventory, so they're trying to keep the cost in check. And I get it. So, and then when you need something, it's like what the heck. Livestock, we got awesome live plants in. That's a new shipment. Oh, there's no sales tax for you locals. It used to be just a weekend for school to help parents, whatever, save money on school supplies and stuff. Well, now it doesn't matter. It's I don't know what the headline for it is now, but it's like up till August 8th. So it's not just a weekend, it's like almost 10 days, like a little over a week, 8 days, 9 days, up to $500. So there's no sales tax. Unless you're buying like that 120 extra high, which I think is 900 something dollars, you won't have to pay tax on $500. So that saves you like $40. And that's the cash price on the tank setup. If you buy a credit card, then it's 10%, but you will not have to pay sales tax on that. That $500 of that 120 gallon setup. So same with the 32 gallon flex. The tank and stand's only $450, cheaper than anybody, and you'll save. What is it? Another. What is it? Is it 8%? Yeah, 8%. So, yeah, you're gonna save even more money. So, what's that? $8? That's $32 something. $35. That's a good deal. I would jump on that. I know my fiance, Mylene, went shopping for stuff. Got some new things for the living room and get rid of some old shelves or whatever, and a new shoe rack, and they already had like a sale discount on some things. So, and top that off with the 8%, you don't have to pay in sales tax. It's a good boom for retail. Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it was just going to be like across the board till I got a local place called Fib, Feather, and Fur, which is like an outdoors hunting, fishing, camping type stuff, whatever. And they had an advertisement email, yo, no sales tax, sale, whatever, state thing. So I went. They already had some ammo, 9 mil, kind of off brand for $10.99. So you're saving 88 cents a box in sales tax. So I went and bought a few add to my collection some boxes of ammo, 5.56 and 9 mil. Not a lot, but I was like, it doesn't go bad. Good morning, Dale. But yeah, take advantage of that. You know, so it's not alcohol or cigarettes or marijuana. I guess marijuana sales is starting on Tuesday, which I'm not for that personally. Medical, I'm okay with, but for just casual or for whatever, I don't think it's a good idea. Especially going to Vegas a couple years ago, and Dylan and I, every time we walked out of a place, it stunk. All these people smoking that stuff. It's like, geez. And more people not less functional, more munchies. Yeah, man, I need to wake up. I'm a little drowsy. I first wake up, I'm like going. Then I hit like mid morning or something, and I'm like, Need my caffeine. I had just a yogurt and a like little granola bar and a half glass of milk so far. Get gyros today, euros or gyros. Gyro guys by us. They get the one that has grilled chicken and uh, gyro meat, euro meat, lamb, all in one pita. I just get tomato, but the other guys get the lettuce and onions in there. So anyway, what else? Yeah, take a look at the pictures I posted, and I did a little video on that custom tank I did. Um, that's it's turned out pretty good. That tank was a bear. I hired movers. They were $200 for them to put that up on the base. So it took us a while to break down the crate. Um, but doing the maintenance on that's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna put fish in on Wednesday, starter fish. People asking. I'm probably gonna throw. I got some medium twin foil barbs. I got a couple big ones. I might just throw in there. Some silver dollars, spotted dollars. And maybe I had some Buenos Aires tenchers down there. I'm gonna just throw some stuff in there to cycle it, cheap, hardy, and it needs to be since that tank is 54 inches tall. Need something to swim mid top level, and then the following week I'll probably put like some African cichlids. I got stuff like electric gallows and peacocks and haps. Probably some Furtoses I'll throw in there. So it'll be impressive once it's fully stocked. So it'll take them through the month get it pretty stocked. I already had a cycle filter. Took a bunch of media from one of my filters, but the owner of this building was I do not like. He's loaded, probably worth a couple hundred million. I don't know. This high end area, he was just a jerk. I didn't know he was in their lease agreement paying for this. This setup ended up being about $50,000. He says that, at least 40. The beam was over 16,000. They ended up putting a steel beam underneath the tank from underneath in the garage. I don't know how about the weight because this tank, you just rounded up 10 pounds per gallon, so you're almost 2,700 pounds, 2,800 pounds. Tank was 550 pounds, so over 3,000 pounds. Maybe as much as 3,500 pounds with that whole setup. So, but yeah, they kind of overdid it. And then everything that went in, building the walls out. Yeah, there was a lot of money went into this tank setup. I was about half. So, tank was over 14 grand. Yeah, thick material. He could have done it in 1 inch thick material, not 1.5. Talking to somebody else when I was having problems, I might had to go somewhere else. I don't know, but anywho, so yeah, I'm in the dojo. Yeah, it's 8.5, 8.6. I just rounded up 10 pounds. I just tell people it's better just to figure more. So 10 pounds per gallon on average. So with the tank, this tank needs a maintenance. It's not too bad. I got 2FX filters on here, but the algae need to put some more algae eaters in here. But the sun comes in the morning through the windows here at the dojo, and that's even with I have the windows wrapped and those flags, whatever. It's just enough light that hits this and gets the algae on it. There's some Chinese algae eaters. I want to put that tiger moray eel in here. I don't, he comes out to eat, but I don't know. I might be putting my big fire eel in here too. So I'll have to figure some things out in the near future. But anyway, I'm gonna get going. I gotta get some water changes started. A lot of maintenance to do. Stores open today, 11 to 5. Mondays and Fridays, 1 till 6. Wednesdays and Saturdays, 11 to 5. Thursdays typically by appointment, but that might be changing. It might just close on Thursdays. It didn't work out what I thought. I thought people would take advantage of like just make an appointment, get a one-on-one service. No problem. Empire, Jeff, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Short one. Sorry, I'm not so exciting. That clown loach is like I got a really nice one, fat one, perfect color. Then that one's weak. I don't. It's got that wasting away disease or something. He eats like crazy and everything, but he just it's like he's got stomach cancer or something. Just they wither away. And you put a net in there, try to catch him, he'll get away. But he's sad, sad loach. Unfortunately, it happens. But anywho, yeah. So Thursdays we might end up just closing until October, November, when hopefully busy season kicks back up. So gotta try to cut costs and pay the bills. So anyway, thanks for all hanging out. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Everybody says the same old, same old. Support your local mom and pop businesses. Even just going in and buying some for $5. I don't know, tub of fish food, whatever. It's a small mom and pop restaurant. Just, buying a soda, whatever it is. Buying some fries. I know things are kind of expensive, but I said before. I mean, if you had just 10, 20 people spend $5, $10 each in local businesses, that can keep them, might keep them in business a little bit longer. So, all right, y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. Stay cool. It's been hot here. We finally got some rain. I think we get rain today, but man, it's been hot and humid. 90 some days. It's a little rough, but I've been in worse. Amazon, nothing beats South America. See you, Dale. It was 100 degrees every day, night and day, 93% humidity. That was brutal. So, all right, y'all, take care. I'm out. Bye-bye.